Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to talk about anatomical planes. And here at the side you can see the diagrammatic representation showing different anatomical planes. So let's start the video with introduction. Understanding the spatial organization of human body is a foundation principle in anatomy. Anatomical planes serve as imaginary reference lines that divide the body into sections, allowing healthcare professionals, anatomists, and medical students to describe the location and movements precisely. These planes are universally recognized and essential in diagnostics, surgical planning, and physical assessment. Now let's talk about the first plane, that is the sagittal plane, as you can see here in the diagram. Sagittal plane is a vertical division that separates the body into right and left portion. It plays a key role in describing front to back movements and internal structures situated along the body midline. It has two types, that is the mid-sagittal plane, that also known as median plane, that cuts the body into equal left and right halves. The other type of sagittal plane is parasagittal plane, that runs parallel to mid-sagittal plane but does not divide the body equally. The movements such as flexion, that is bending forward, and extension, that is bending backward, occur in sagittal plane, making it relevant in analyzing walking or running action. Next plane is frontal plane, as you can see here in diagram. The frontal plane is also called as coronal plane. The frontal plane also runs vertically but divides the body into interior and posterior section, or the plane that divides the body into front and back section is the frontal plane. This plane is significant in assessing symmetry of posture, and surgical approaches involve the chest or abdominal region. Movement in frontal plane include abduction, that is moving away from the midline, and adduction, that is bringing back to the midline, such as during side stretches or arm raises. Now let's talk about the next plane, our next anatomical plane, that is called as transverse plane. It is also called as horizontal plane, as sagittal plane and coronal plane both are vertical in plane, but the transverse plane is horizontal plane. It runs horizontally across the body, separating the body into superior and inferior part. It is the plane that runs horizontally across the body, separating it into upper and lower part, is called as transverse plane. This plane is widely used in medical imaging technologies like CT and MRI scan, offering a cross-sectional view of the body. Typical movement in this plane include rotations such as turning the head side to side or twisting the torso. Now let's talk about another plane, that is called an oblique plane. It is less commonly referenced but equally important. It divides the body at an angle combining elements of two other planes. This type of cut is frequently used in diagnostic imaging where standard planes do not provide sufficient detail. It allows for visualization of complex anatomical structure, particularly in musculoskeletal imaging and advanced surgical planning. Now let's talk about clinical significance of these anatomical planes. Accurate anatomical descriptions are vital in healthcare and biological sciences. Anatomical plane helps standardize communication regarding injuries, conditions, or procedures. For instance, a physician describing a cross-sectional image of the liver would specify whether it is viewed along the transverse or sagittal plane for clarity and precision. These planes also aid in understanding biomechanics and designing effective rehabilitation exercise programs by analyzing movements along specific axes. Now let's talk about conclusion of this lecture video. In conclusion, anatomical planes are indispensable tools for analyzing and communicating the structure and function of human body. Whether in clinical practice, in academic research, or allied health sciences, their use enables clarity, consistency, and precision in explaining the body complex system. And this was all about the anatomical planes. Hopefully you liked the video. If you do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching.